this is a test vid. Just testing out. By the way, guys, hello, this is Avan again. I know it's been a very, very, very long time since the last time I made a video. Just testing out how Fraps and Visual Boy Advance are working together now that I'm using a different operating system. I've been having a bit of trouble, but then again, Fraps always gives me trouble, so SSDD, right? And for those who don't know, the more polite term for SSDD is same stuff, different day. So yeah, right now all I'm doing right now is just testing, testing a new shiny little, a new game I decided to try out. If you don't know what this is, it's Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem is one of those games that basically kind of came up with the notion that it's a turn-based strategy, and it came up with the notion that your characters, whenever one dies, it becomes completely unusable. It's not like it goes away for that turn or that round or that, level. No, it's gone forever and ever. It can no longer be used to battle. Sometimes they'll actually die. Sometimes they'll, just become unusable for the rest of the game, which is always nice. And it's got different kinds of classes for each character is usually classed by a certain way. Like there's the Pegasus Knights, and there's the there's creatures that'll fly. There are some that'll stay on the ground. There are ranged fighters, melee fighters. And then even better is that you have certain. You have, of course, healers, because what kind of RPG would you have if you didn't have a healer in the party at some point? Now, one of the many things we've had to think about recently is, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. One of the other nice, interesting things about Fire Emblem is, originally the first Fire Emblem that I played was Path of Radiance, which was on the GameCube about 7-8 years ago or so. And it was actually really fun, but it was difficult, mostly because, if a character dies, you lose them, and if your main character dies, that's it, you're done. You have to start the whole level all over again. At least as long as you made sure to save before it started. If you didn't, then you're screwed. So, yeah, one of the many things we had that Fire Emblem introduced was the idea of basically a rock, paper, scissors for weapons and magic. I can't remember how the magic goes, but rock, paper, scissors for weapons is basically, if I remember correctly, it's sword beats axe, axe beats spear or lance, and lance beats sword. And basically, this means that sometimes you'll do extra damage. Sometimes you have a higher chance of doing a critical hit based on what weapon is attacking, or what kind of weapon you're using to attack what kind of weapon using. Like, say you use a sword, and your opponent uses an axe. Okay, well, you'll be doing more damage to him, probably. It's really confusing. It explains it it explains everything in game for you. So there's no no need to panic. Like, if you decide to pick this up on an emulator without the manual, you're not going to be like completely lost, because it's going to tutorialize everything for you, so you understand exactly how things will work. Again, this is just a test vid. I'm kind of just running through this, hoping that... Restart chapter. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and erase that. Because if this does work, I would like to play this with you guys. I think that would be very nice, Yeah, it's a little tough. And I have to admit, if I were to play it, I would only be using, if I did play it, I would be using, butt face. Oh god, my brain stopped working. Okay, yeah. If I were to play it, I would be using a lot of save states because if I lost too many characters and got to the point where it just became almost impossible, I'd probably go insane. Ugh. Well, aside from that, some history on me since I stopped making videos. Just a lot of stuff has happened. Um, I kind of just had a lot of crap going on. Um, I had to move back into my parents' house. Um, stuff didn't go out with. Stuff didn't go very well with my ex, and we eventually just parted ways. So, yeah, here I am, and I haven't really had a chance because my computer. I haven't had a chance to make any videos recently because my computer. Oh, poor Henrietta. Yes, that's what I call her. Shut up. I'm sure you named your computer something too. After all, machines are girls, and they deserve to be treated like ladies. Occasionally. Sometimes they need to be smacked around and they need to remember who's boss. But yeah, I had God, she just had so much trouble with her hard drive and a lot of. It just got to the point where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't play anything. I couldn't. And eventually, just one day, she shut down on me completely, and I lost her for a good 2 to 3 days. And we eventually picked up a new hard drive and slapped it in, and boom. After that she's fine now. I have her on the Windows 10 preview, so that's pretty cool. She's doing fairly decently. um, Aside from my computer, just in general, I've been feeling kind of crappy lately. I haven't really had much. I don't know. I don't know. Just I got a lot of stuff going on here. One last thing before I stop the video, I want to tell you guys. I looked at my creator studio on YouTube, and I just about pooed myself because I have almost 8,000 views. Now, that may not seem like a lot to a lot of big time Let's Players and a lot of, other people who do videos on YouTube, but for me, that's a huge number. That's like a really, really huge number. I mean, it may not seem like a big number, but for me, it really is. And I think that's really cool. You know, that makes me feel really, really good about myself. Uh, I'm at the 42 subscribers right now, and I don't know, maybe if I can get back into the swing of things, and if I can get my programs working, then maybe I can continue making videos for you guys, because I'd really like to do that. I love making videos for you guys. It's fun for me. It helps me, kind of helps me talk. Because as I, I said once in a lot of my earlier videos that I am a very shy person in reality. Like, I can chit chat all day long in a video, but if you try to come up to me in person, oh no, I'm very, very quiet. Until I get to know you, and then I'm just very, very loud and rambunctious and kind of a dick. I mean, I'm a walking, I am a walking scrotum. No, wait, that's a ball sack. Okay. I am I'm a walking man part. Yes. Yeah. You should ask all my friends. They'll tell you the exact same thing. I can be a douche. Very lovable douche, though. But anyway, yeah. So I started making Let's Play videos because I saw a lot of people were doing it at the time. When I was, about, God, it must have been like 5 years ago-ish. Like, I had just gotten out of high school. I mean, even before I'd gotten out of high school, I was seeing people play, like, watching people like Proton John was doing his Super Mario ROM hacks and such, and I thought, oh, that's pretty interesting. I thought, it looked nice. And I started seeing more and more people doing it. I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna give this a shot. I don't know why. I don't know what made me decide to do it. I just thought it'd be interesting. So I tried it. And next thing I know, I was hooked. So yeah, I mean, a lot of but the nice thing is that, doing Let's Play videos like these, even if I'm not talking to an actual audience, really trying to think of the words I'm looking for here. It kind of helped me step out of my shell a bit. I mean, really, I think that if I hadn't been doing Let's Plays, then I wouldn't have had my job for nearly as long as I did. So, really, just about all the credit for any money that I ever made for a whole year basically goes to you guys for watching and, letting me continue to make videos. I mean, it's not exactly like you guys are trying to stop me, but, you guys continue to watch, and that continues to, that helps me think, okay, I can keep making videos. Because as long as people keep watching, I have a point to make them. And, it's all good fun, too. I mean, I get to play games. I mean, I'm not exactly making a living out of it. I'm no PewDiePie, that's for damn sure. But, I get to basically play games and talk about them, and occasionally talk about my life and some other stuff that occasionally comes up. But, it's really fun. And anyone who watches these and thinks they can't do it, or, doesn't think they're doing very well, trust me, try it out for a while, and just, you gotta get your own flow, I guess. I don't know what I'm going on about right now, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Is, you gotta, when you're making LP vids, you kinda gotta get into your own rhythm. Take your time, relax. Don't get caught up in the fact that you're talking to people and they're probably all, or maybe even just some, are going to think that you're a complete idiot, waste of their time. Don't think like that. Just, it's kind of like trying to have a conversation almost, but you're the one who keeps changing topics. And you're also trying to do other stuff at the same time, like save the world. I don't know. I kind of just, I don't know. Me, I just ramble on and on and on until someone shuts me up. Or until the video ends. That works too. So yeah, anybody who sees Let's Plays and says, I want to try that, I suggest definitely try it. Because this stuff actually really helped me to start talking to people in public, especially at my job, that I would never have actually spoken to. Because I've had plenty of jobs where I keep to myself. I don't talk to anyone unless they talk to me and it's work related. But, you know, I think it's really something you should definitely give a try. I know I've said it like 3 times now, but I'm just, insisting that you should definitely try that. It's really fun. And even not, you may just do it to entertain yourself, because what's more fun than talking to yourself? That's basically what I'm doing, because you guys, I don't get to hear your side of the conversation until I post the video and you guys start commenting on it. So it's, pretty fun. Anyway, yeah, lots of stuff going on, and I'm going to try to make more videos once I can figure out if Fraps wants to try playing with me properly. Unfortunately, some of my other series are probably going to have to be discontinued because Fraps and my Z-SNES emulator are just not working together at all. I mean, they hate each other with a passion. A very bloody, bloody passion. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now and try to post this video and see how it goes. And if it goes well, then, yeah, we're going to you know, we're gonna try that out, and we're gonna try playing. Well, let me see. What else do I have here? We might even try. I don't know. We've got Castlevania. We've got Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. We've got Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and Return of the King. We have Final Fantasy 1 and 2 still. We have Fire Emblem. We might pick up a few others. And if you guys have any suggestions you want me to play for Game Boy Advance games, then just holler them at me. And I'll try just about anything. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys all have a great day. This is Avan signing off, and I will see you another day.